stop letting existential fear derail your creativity. Let's talk about balancing creative output with social responsibility. This is something that used to really get to me in my 20s. I had a podcast that took off in late 2019, early 2020, which, just thinking about that moment in culture, we had COVID-19, we had the Black Lives Matter protests, we had wildfires happening in California where I was living at the time, and then the 2020 US election. So that whole year was just like packed to the gills with current events, and there was all this pressure to always be virtue signaling, for lack of a better word, and just kind of be at the top of your awareness and using your platform to speak out. And ultimately, I internalized a lot of that pressure and allowed it to derail the momentum around my show because it felt like I was always crossing some invisible line about what was appropriate to talk about. Now, I think there will always be a place for joy and beauty and pleasure. These are the things that allow us to maintain our health and create that ripple outward. But I also think it's much more interesting to find where the issues you care about intersect with your niche. For example, I talk about creative integration, which is getting all of you on board with your creative goals. So I could get on here and say, fuck ice, also true, but instead I'm tying it in with what I already talk about. So I guarantee there's an equivalent for you, and I want to challenge you to think about it instead of getting overly in your head about what you should be doing, because this is the time when artists and creatives need to get to work and balance out the counterforces that will always exist within the culture.